off.
Hello everyone, my name is Norman McCulloch, and in this video I am going to do a review about Avazoo $1 billion Raffle. So I am also known as the blind guy with a vision, and I just had to come on here and do a review for Avazoo because I personally know the owner, but only recently. In the last few months, I got to know him through videos and talking to him on the phone, and also communicating with him by text in the CRC. And so his name is Dave Cutler. He is actually not the owner. He goes by the COO. And to find out more information about the rest of the team, I recommend you visit the website at avazoo.com. That's AVAZOO.com. Now recently, someone created a video, and this really bothered me because the guy did a review on Avazoo, but he didn't do his homework. He only made up things without really doing any research. And this really bothered me because David Cutler is a very kind and caring man and has been working on Avazoo $1 billion Raffle for over 10 years. I think it's been about 15. And he's been making everything legal, legit. And he did this because he wanted to help raise funds for charities and nonprofit organizations, as well as disaster areas around the world. So if there was a big disaster like Katrina, or a huge fire, or even a building that burned down and it's in a poor area, we would be able to reach out and help these people within 3 days. And we all know that governments and other organizations do help, but it takes quite a while before the money is actually in the hands of the people that need the help, or the organizers in that area. So with Avazoo, we have another organization created by Dave called aidfound.com. I believe it's aidfound.com. It could be aidfound.org. And that's AIDFOUND. And this is also the same thing. It's to help disaster areas and nonprofit organizations. Anyone in need. But the Avazoo $1 billion Raffle is where the money, or most of the money, will be raised. Because the way the Avazoo $1 billion Raffle works is that people have the opportunity to purchase an NFT, which is a non-fungible token, which means it's unique, it's one of a kind. And this purchase is attached to an entry into the raffle. There are different prizes. You have the $1 billion, and there are different levels of entry that you can come in at. You got the $20 level, the $50 level, and the $100 level. There are two other ones that are for syndicates and corporations. This can also all be found on the website at avazoo.com. And when we sell the NFTs, 70% of the money from those sales will be deposited into 3 different philanthropist accounts. Now, I may not be wording this 100% correct, but like I said, all the information is on the website. But I know that 70% of the money raised is going to be put into separate accounts that we cannot touch, that the COO Dave Cutler cannot touch. It has to pass through a board of voting, a board with so many people on it, to vote yes or no on whether they agree or want to help certain areas, certain disaster areas, or certain nonprofits, and so in other words, they vote on where the money is spent, and then the money is distributed by the philanthropists. I believe there's 3 accounts, and there's a board, and they agree. When they agree, then the money will be distributed. Now, as I was saying before, someone went out there and they posted a video putting Avazoo down as a Ponzi scheme and a fraud. They didn't do their homework because they said that we were selling raffles. They said we were selling raffle tickets in the United States. And they said gambling is not legal in the United States. Well, they got 2 things wrong. We're not selling tickets in the United States, even though we do have a license, and we are not classed as gambling. We are not a lottery. We are a raffle. There's a difference. And even better than that, I will get into details on the raffle, more into details shortly. But we are not a lottery. We are a raffle. We are not licensed as a lottery or a gaming organization. Dave could have done that and it would save him a lot of time. But he didn't want it that way. He wanted it to be for good reasons. He didn't want people to go broke, gambling all their money away, buying all the entries into the raffle, spending all their money to try to win the grand prizes. So when he designed it, he designed the raffle so that you can only purchase 1 NFT. Now, when he first did this, it was actually called a ticket. You could only purchase 1 ticket into the $1 billion raffle. But it has since changed to make things easier, more legit, and with a twist. Because if you understand what an NFT is, you can do your homework, but basically it's a digital collectible art item. And these NFTs just the NFT itself can become a valuable content, could become valuable. So not only did you get an entry into the $1 billion raffle and have the chance to win many prizes, you get the NFT. So once the raffle's done, if you win a small prize or a huge prize, any prize, the bigger the prize, the more chance of that NFT being a very high value that you could sell. And so that's why, he did that. And I'm going to go back and forth because I don't have notes because, as you know, I'm legally blind. So I'm going by memory and what comes to my mind about this amazing opportunity that Dave's been working on for several years now. And his only purpose is not what's in it for me, what's in it for Dave. That's not what it's about. What it's about is, how can I make the world a better place? How can I help those children in third nation countries, I think they say, that have no water or are drinking dirty water? How can I help them? How can I help the people in, I believe it's the Philippines, that have tsunamis and their homes are destroyed and stuff? And he's got all kinds of plans. And so when someone attacks Dave, they attack me and everyone else that's involved with Avazoo. because it's not about the money that anyone in Avazoo could possibly get. The ones that are working for them. By the way, I'm not being paid for this. This video is from my heart. I'm not even giving you my affiliate link or the link so you can go purchase a ticket. Purchase, because it used to be purchase a ticket, but now it's you purchase an NFT. I'm giving you the Avazoo.com website. Let's just, it's just because I have a passion to help Dave, because I see his passion and I feel connected to him, and I want to help him achieve his main goal, which is to help the world become a better place. So this guy, the only reason why he created this fake Avazoo review video is to promote something of his own. It's okay to do reviews, because I've seen several reviews, and a lot of people do reviews on YouTube about companies. But do reviews that are true, and make sure you do your homework and get the information right. Don't tell people that we're selling tickets now, NFTs, in the United States and saying it's illegal, because first of all, we could sell raffle entries in the United States because we're selling NFTs. But Dave decided a long time ago, and he even shook hands and promised that he would not sell our product in the United States in the first raffle. Now, in other raffles, because there's going to be a raffle every month coming soon, but he decided to be fair, since there's no law against selling raffle tickets at the time, now selling NFTs with an entry into the $1 billion raffle. There's no law against it, but there's no law. So because there's no law, they preferred to not cause problems and to not make the government have issues with us for the first raffle. He's been working with different departments of the government. Well, he has talked to the governments and stuff, and they are working on having a law created to allow raffles. As I said, it's not illegal. There's no law against it. But Dave chose not to sell raffle tickets in the beginning. Now we call it raffle NFTs, because we're now selling NFTs, which is attached to an entry into the $1 billion raffle. I'm repeating myself because I want to make sure that everyone understands that we used to say you can purchase a ticket or sell a ticket, but we've since changed it, and so for legal and disclaimer reasons, I'm making sure that it's understood. And everyone's made mistakes in their lives, And so this guy's putting Dave down because Dave had an issue at some point in the past with a totally different organization many years ago. And this issue was solved, and he was not guilty of anything. He came out not guilty. So now I'm going to get into a little bit more about the $1 billion raffle. It's expected that the $1 billion raffle, the first one, will happen in September. Now this could change, but that's when we expect the first $1 billion raffle drawing, which is going to be done by a legit organization who does the Powerball, I believe, but they do other major lotteries. with high stakes. And so they're going to do the drawing and all that. And it's going to be 5 days, a 5-day event. It might even be on a pay-per-view or something. This is just my belief. It's not a guarantee where people can watch this event. So you have the option of purchasing a $20 raffle, a $50 raffle, and a $100 raffle as an individual. When you purchase a $20 raffle, when you purchase the NFT that gives you an entry into the $1 billion raffle, you qualify for the $1 billion raffle, so you have a chance to win the $1 billion. You will also receive, I believe, 1 free entry, and that's it. If you purchase the $50 raffle, you will receive, I believe, 1 free entry. I will explain, 3 free entries. I will explain the free entries after this. So the $50 NFT purchase, you will receive 3 free entries. You will also qualify to win a prize, a monthly prize, which can be a cruise, vacations, a hotel weekend, or a Rolex watch, and many other prizes. And you also qualify for the $1 billion prize, a chance to win the $1 billion prize. And with the $100 purchase of an NFT attached to an entry into the $1 billion raffle, you will have 10 free entries, qualify for monthly prizes, a chance to win monthly prizes, a chance to win the top prize of $1 billion, and a chance to win $5 billion, which is going to be drawn on the D-Day, which is the 12th raffle. I'm just thinking to make sure I'm not leaving anything out. Again, I'm doing this all by memory. Second prize is $1 million. Third prize, this is going to be automatically drawn, picked out of the person in charge of doing the drawing there. Third prize is $500,000, and you can find out all the rest by visiting Avazoo.com. Now, what is a free entry? A free entry is, see, instead of allowing people, especially people with a lot of money, to go and come in and buy 100 NFTs that give them 100 entries into the $1 billion raffle, they're not allowed. They're only permitted to buy 1 NFT attached to 1 entry into the $1 billion raffle. But here's the catch and the twist. No, not the catch and the twist, but here is what makes it fun. That's why when you come in and purchase an NFT, you're called a player. I'm a VIP executive because I came in before we launched. And so we have pretty well the same, we have the same opportunity as you, everything I'm explaining about the free entries and everything. But I'm not classed as a player, but because I didn't, because I came in before we launched. Now that people can purchase the NFT, they are called players. And why are they called players? Well, because they can play the game. And what's the game? You come in every day and you do certain things, certain tasks to receive free entries. And these free entries, so if you get 10 free entries, they're not 10 new NFT attached to 10 new entries into the $1 billion raffle. They're simply, I hope that I was clear in the camera. I just realized I was leaning over. I apologize for that. So focus on what I'm telling you that I didn't realize it. So these entries are attached to your main NFT raffle entry. So when you join and purchase an NFT, you use your email address, and that is then before the drawing converted to a 16-digit code. So let's just say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right up to 16. So when you get an entry, if you get 10 entries or 100 entries or 10,000 entries, all those entries are going to be attached. So let's just make it easy. If you have 10 entries, 10 free entries, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right up to 16 entered into the pot 10 times. It's the same number. It's the same number. You don't have 10 different numbers. Because that would be 10 different numbers would be 10 different tickets. Or in our case, NFTs. But for the free entries, they're all attached to your email, which is a 16-digit code. So if you have 10 free entries, then it's your email address would be entered into the pot 10 times. And like I said, your email address is converted into 16-digit code. And to earn free entries, you simply download the Avazoo app, and you can click on supporters, and when you view the supporter, you'll earn 2, 1, 2, 3, depending on the supporter and all that, entries, free entries, which put your number in the pot, your same number, same email in the pot. More and more and more. It gives you more probability of winning. Not more chance, more probability. And another thing you can do is that you also you click on supporters. You view supporters to get free entries. You can share to your social media to get free entries. You can go to your food bank area where they collect food to help the needy and the poor. With a box, take a picture of it, put it up on the CRC, and say, "I just donated this box." They have. You could probably check in with the Avazoo to make sure that you proceed in the proper way so that you can get your free entries. And there's going to be ways to helping people that will give you free entries that can be attached. Sorry, my cat is disturbing me. So before anyone does a review, I recommend you do your homework. Nobody works for over 10 years not making money, but spending money on it. They haven't collected any money from any of us. They are going to start collecting money if things stay on schedule, the 18th of April, which is Easter Monday. And that's when they're going to open up for ticket sales. Sorry, it used to be ticket sales. Now it's to open up your ability to purchase an NFT, which is attached to an entry into the $1 billion raffle. So just as a disclaimer, there could be some errors in some of the things, the stats I stated when it comes to how many free entries you get. But because I did this by memory, but I'm fairly certain that I got all the free entries correctly. Just visit Avazoo.com and you'll get all the exact true information there. You'll see their raffle license. You'll see the team, all the people involved, the CEO. He goes by GG. I can't remember his name by heart. I apologize. So if you're interested in helping, also, before I go, we've also partnered up with, I believe it's going to be close to 100 nonprofits. And all they have to do is help spread the word. They get everything at no cost. Depending on the size of the nonprofit, we donate an NFT to them at no cost, and we give them so many, between 100 and 1,500 NFTs that they can give away, auction off, or raffle off, depending on where they are. Because if they're in the United States, they can't sell them, but they can attach it to a t-shirt or something they auction off. And so we're helping all those nonprofits by donating 100 to 1,500 NFT, which is attached to a raffle, an entry into the raffle. And so they can get thousands of dollars in donations just from that. And if anyone of the NFTs they give away or sell or auction off wins a prize, they will be able to collect a bonus donation. So in other words, if someone, let's just say that they auction off a shirt, someone gets the raffle entry with that shirt, they win the $1 billion. Well, the nonprofit organization they got the shirt from will get a $5 million donation. And this is all, the whole thing is what David Cutler wanted to do, is to help nonprofits, charities, and disaster areas around the world. You know, that's what it's all about. So I hope that you like this video, and I know that it's long, and I apologize for that. But because I don't work from notes and everything, I have to, hopefully I covered everything. But like I said, if not, you can check out the website, avazoo.com, check out their terms and conditions, and base your decisions on whether you want to be part of this or not from what you read on the website. Thank you. Thank you, COO Dave Cutler, for sticking with your passionate goal, and congratulations on most likely achieving it, because we start selling NFTs attached to a free entry into the $1 billion raffle officially on Monday, April 18th, 2022, if it stays on schedule. God bless you, Dave, and the rest of the Avazoo team. Thank you.